5.8 we have applications of trig functions, and to do this we use right triangle trigonometry. Now we have an example here. We have to solve the triangle. If you have to solve the triangle, you are supposed to find what is missing: angle or angles, the side or sides. In this case we have two of them. Right here we have one angle here. Since this is a right triangle, this must be 90. It's 90 degrees. Now to find the missing angle, you have two options. The first option is add 40.2 to 90 and subtract whatever you get from 180. Next option is, since this is 90, it means that this plus this must be 90. So to get this one, subtract this from 90. From 90 means 49.8. That part is done. So we have these two go. So to find A, we use what we have here. So you can use this side and the angle. And the relationship between this side, that side, and the angle is tangent. So you say tan of 40.2 degrees is the opposite divided by the adjacent side, 11.2. So since this is what we have, write this over 1 and cross multiply. So we have A times 1 is A. We have 11.2 times tan, 40.2 degrees. So make sure your calculator is in degree mode before you do it. So you find tan of 40.2, you multiply by 11.2, and whatever you get, round it to the nearest tenth, is 9.5 to the nearest tenth, 9.5. Now we have C to go. To get C, we have many options. One of them is the Pythagorean formula. C squared is A squared plus B squared. Second option, use this side, the angle, and that, cosine. The other option is use this side, that angle, and that side, that sine. Well, we use one of them. So use the cosine. Cosine of 40.2 degrees is given by the adjacent side, which happens to be 11.2, divided by the hypotenuse, which happens to be C. Again, you write this over 1 and cross multiply. So this is C times cosine of 40.2 degrees. It's 11.2. To get C, divide by cosine 40.2 each side. This will cancel off, and we have this left. Is equal to 11.2 or cosine 40.2 degrees. Round your answer to the nearest tenth, and this one will be, this is 14.7 units. If you decide to use the Pythagorean formula, C squared is A squared plus B squared, then you will have 9.5 squared, B is 11.2. Then whatever you get from here, find the square root and tell me what you get. Do that. I'll leave that to you. Thank you.